Hi, we're Luce and Shelley, and today we're taking you to an incredible gem of a town nestled within the Andalucian mountains called Ronda. We're now visiting our third country of our 3-month Interrail adventure, and Ronda might just be our favourite place yet. And so without further ado, let us show you what Ronda has to offer. And so we've made it to Ronda. It's just a 1-minute walk now from the train station to our hostel, which is good. And for once we've got a private room, so no noisy neighbours for once, I think. But maybe the train station might be a bit noisy, we shall see. So when I said it was a 1-minute walk, it's literally, so there's the train station, and there is our hotel or hostel. So I don't think you could get much closer than that, to be honest. So this is our private room. It's only £34 a night. I don't think anyone can complain about that. Huge double bed. Even got a little TV there in case you want to watch some Spanish TV. Big wardrobe.
Got my backpack straight in there.
Yeah, huge wardrobe actually. Toilet, shower, all you need. I'm really happy with that. Aircon as well. Luxury. So we're just heading on out now to get some food. It's like the first time I've been in like rural Spain, so it's really nice. It's the train ride here, not that I looked out the window much, but it looked really cool. Anything to add?
No.
Okay.
Hungry?
Very hungry, yeah. First impressions are it's not like what I was expecting at all. I was expecting like a really old town. That's all that you see from the photos online. But it seems to us like it's a quite a modern place with loads of Spanish tourists here. So if you ever wonder where Spanish people go on holiday, this is probably it. So we came out with some tapas again. This place is like tapas bingo because you like write down what you want on this small little piece of paper on the menu and the English translation. I've gone with probably like 6 or 7 different things. See what they look like. We've both gone for the Cruz Campo Radler. Literally just tastes like Fanta lemon beer. So nice. Like yours. First things first, got some olives. Shelley won't eat those though. So this is, what is it? Potato omelette.
Spanish omelette.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is.
I don't know why everything comes on bread.
Yeah, all of the food comes on bread, and this is like chicken with spicy sauce apparently. It looks a bit like ham though, which is a bit weird. So, but it tastes quite nice. I've had one already. Shelley doesn't want it though.
So Lewis is about to eat his Spanish omelette sandwich.
Potato omelette as a sandwich, which is a bit strange.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, well, that looks alright actually. That looks proper actually. Anyway, yeah, back to it. That's actually quite good.
Is it?
It's like having a chip sandwich, but
Bit eggy.
you get a little tint of egg, yeah. It is just like having a big chip sandwich with a lot of chip and a lot of bread. Yeah. So that was a fun eating experience. It was a first for us anyway.
And it was just full of local people, like there wasn't really any tourists in there, was there?
No. It was just like €1 for every single dish. So it was just, I feel like you could just order loads of different things. We're just gonna head to the towards where this music's coming from and see what's going on. So we followed the music, and I think it's Pride Festival, but we found the spectacular view which everyone comes to Ronda for. This view just gives you goosebumps. It's a long way down. views from up here are just incredible. We did have almost an option to stay in a hostel overlooking the bridge, but to stay there you had to basically pay for 3 people for a private room when there was only 2 of us, which was a bit stupid, so we didn't bother with that. Hello.
Got the ants on that tree.
So we just came to this bandstand to watch the sunset, and the applause aren't because we're here, it's because there's like a graduation kind of thing here. So we're just watching the sun go beyond the mountains right now. It's just magical. So far I think Ronda's exceeded our expectations. We've only seen like a small part of the place. Tomorrow we've got the whole day to explore, so I'm excited about that. There's another cat there. So we're just heading back to the hostel now. It's been really cool to see Ronda at night. Tomorrow we're going to see it in the day, so it might be even better in the day.
Probably do something like the walking trails to see it from below and stuff and get the proper viewpoint of it.
Yeah, there's loads of paths down to the bottom that you can see from different angles, so we'll probably do that tomorrow. See a bit more of the city as well, or town. So yeah, good night. See you in the morning. Hola y buenos dias from Ronda. We've just checked out of the Andalucia hotel just by the train station. We're just going to head down now to Ronda, have a look at the bridge in the morning when the sunlight is beaming on the bridge.
Also,
have a
if
look
you
around.
are coming here into Interrailing, you should definitely stay at that hotel.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really cheap. Private rooms.
Quiet night for once.
Yeah.
Had our own bathroom.
Yeah, we had a really good night's sleep, both of us did, and we ended up waking up more tired because we were thinking our bodies must have been like, you need actually more sleep than that, so. But yeah.
The staff, like, I mean the reception guy is a bit quiet, but the staff at breakfast were really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast downstairs.
Shelley's getting impressive with my Spanish speaking.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying half the time.
Yeah, I mean I'm not fluent, but I'll just say enough to get by, so that's the main thing. Like a 10-minute walk and then we'll be in pretty much the centre of Ronda. One thing you can't rely on in Ronda is tap water, so unfortunately we've had to stock up on some bottled water, which is quite painful for us because we do actually have Chili's bottles, so we just use tap water all the time.
But just to say, it's not, I think you can drink the tap water here, but it tastes awful.
Yeah,
which is why nobody really does.
Apparently none of the locals do, so if the locals don't drink the tap water then there must be something wrong, so.
But we're going to Madrid today, and apparently Madrid has the best tasting tap water in Spain.
Yeah, so we bought a few bags of fruits and we're going to sit and enjoy them now in the village square. So this is El Tajo de Ronda, which in English translates to the pit of Ronda. It was originally formed around 5 million years ago by an earthquake, which is quite interesting. And now it's just a huge 150-metre gorge, and it has a river going through it. The views from up here are just incredible. So the bridge behind me has been here since 1793, and it was formerly used as a prison. I mean, I can see why, because I don't think you'd be wanting to escape from that prison and looking over at that drop, to be honest. So now we're just going to head through the old town to get to like a footpath so we can see the gorge from below. It's going to be quite a steep walk down there, I'd imagine. It's honestly just so spectacular. Taking it a bit steady down this part though, because it's a bit gravelly and it's the kind of terrain that's really slippy to come downhill on. So we've come to a point where you're at basically the bottom of the bridge and there's a tunnel that goes through the side of it. It says that you need a gas mask, safety helmet, ear defenders and goggles, gloves, footwear. I reckon some youths have gone through there in their time. There is actually like a path that goes around through the underneath of the bridge, but there's a big green door saying private property across it, so looks like we won't be going through there. I think we've reached the end of the path. It has got a little bit sketchier towards the end of the path. I mean, there's an abandoned building behind me. There's some, I think the path does go a bit further, but I don't know if I trust that path, to be honest. It doesn't look like it's been maintained very well. I think we're going to head back up now, but the view of the waterfall from here is just really cool. When you're at spectacular places though, you can just have a break and turn around and look at the views behind you, and they're just spectacular, so it's not all that bad. One Spanish word that I learned today was caliente, and it is muy caliente today. That means hot, by the way. We made it. We're a bit sweaty, but we made it. I think we want to try and see the El Tajo from the other side, because I think the view is actually better from the other side, because all of the tourist photos are from the other side. So Shelley reckons that there's a path down that side as well. Hopefully it's not a steep path, but
I'm sure it will be.
It probably will be.
It's down a gorge, so.
Yeah. We just saw two separate Spanish free walking tours. Come and touch these plants, or these trees. What's it like?
It kind of hurts. It's spiky. I thought it was going to be soft.
I'm not kind of sure what tree this is. Maybe someone out there knows. I'm going to give it a bit of a stroke as well. Just a bit of a spiky tree, really. Not sure. So we're just walking around Ronda's old town now, trying to get a good view of the gorge from the other side of the El Tajo. The sun's beating down on us quite a bit now, it's getting quite hot. So we're just walking through the Jardins de Cuenca. It should eventually give us a really cool view of the Tajo Bridge. So until then, we're going to have to go up a few steps. All of the views in Ronda so far have just been spectacular. Hills and mountains in the distance, loads of nature.
It's so nice to just have a change of scenery, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been to a lot of cities in the last nearly 3 weeks, so it's nice to be out in the countryside. And we've made it. We've literally got the place to ourselves. So our train to Madrid this afternoon isn't till 4:30, so I think it's about 1:30 at the moment. We're just going to head to the old town now and have a bit of a walk around there properly. So I've gone with the Spanish omelette. Shelley's gone with the chicken breast with chips, and then you get complimentary bread sticks and bread as well, which is quite cool. One last look at the view. It just doesn't get old. I mean, we've only been here a day, but yeah, it definitely doesn't get old. We said goodbye to the really nice views. Now we're just heading back to the hostel. So we picked up our baggage and we've just got a really long walk now to the train station. Oh wait, we made it miraculously. How did that happen? How did that happen? So we're just waiting for the train now on the train station. Just have a bit of time to reflect on the night that we spent here. It's definitely worth like a day trip or a night stay here, because it's really spectacular and beautiful here. It is quite close to Malaga, or Marbella. So
Well, it is Malaga. It's in the
it's
district of Malaga.
in the district of Malaga, so you can travel here by bus, I think. But it's closer to Marbella. So if you're staying in Sevilla, it's about 2.5 hours away by train, so it's not too bad. It's one of our favourite places we've been to so far.
I think 'cause it's just been so different. Like if you're a bit bored of just going to cities that just kind of all seem very similar, like it's very different.
Yeah, it's just nice to get out in the countryside. So yeah, just waiting for the train now to Madrid, which is a city that we've not been to before. So that should be interesting.
We've not even really like researched into it, what we want to do there, have we?
No. We'll be getting there at about 9 o'clock, so I'm assuming as it's Spain, a lot of things will still be open. So we might have to grab some food, get to the hostel, and then, yeah, probably crash. So we have made it to Madrid. Took us like just over 4 hours. Now we're just gonna try and find our hostel. I think we might have to get like a metro or something like that. I'm actually really excited to get to Madrid because it's like the first capital city that we've been to on this trip, or huge city that we haven't been to before, so it's not very new to us. So after a lot of faffing at the machine, we've managed to sort out our travel card for the metro. I think it was like $5.50 for one journey between two people for one journey. So I think you just need to reload money onto it each day. And it's just 3 stops for us, and then we'll be just by the hostel. Not long now. So we dropped our bags off at the hostel, checked in, it all looks really nice, probably the nicest one we've seen so far. Yeah, and just so happens that we don't have an Aldi around the corner from us, but we do have the next best thing, which is a Lidl. So we're going there now. I'm so happy. I just love cheap supermarkets. And we're in the bakery section now. Jam donut is for me. Shelley's getting plain and simple. There's loads of options. So we just cooked a basic dinner. And now it's like 11 o'clock and we're just going to head in for the night. Tomorrow I think we're going to do a free walking tour around Madrid, as we've never been here before, so we don't really know all the best things to do, and we haven't really got much planned beyond that. So yeah, it's been a fun day though. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.